All right. How many in here would say when you go on social media, it's normally on Pinterest? All right. All three of you? Okay. How many of you would say when you go on social media, it's normally on TikTok?
I think we have pretty much all.
How about Instagram? Instagram? And how about Twitter? All right. So, MySpace. Nice. So, I will say though, as someone, MySpace was hopping when I was, and I learned how to do basic coding because of MySpace, because I had to impress all the girls, and I had to have the best MySpace page, and I learned how to code, and I made money doing it. So I've not, there's skills for MySpace. So back in the day, now it's a music site. And a great place to go for Oppo, because a lot of the old stuff's still there. People just don't realize it. But anyhow, all right. So back to all right. So the majority here was Facebook, wasn't across the board, but and that's pretty representative. We normally try to break it down, and it's changing a lot. Obviously, Facebook Meta owns Facebook and Instagram, and so they're really syncing a lot more together these days. Instagram Reels are now showing up on Facebook, so even if you're on Facebook, you're still consuming Instagram content, whether you realize it or not. And so, I think there's some real value. And typically we recommend, if you're trying to build an online community, you really do want to use at least 2 or 3 of the different channels out there, because they all reach different people. It's also no surprise that you like Twitter, because you're politically aware. You're here, for a politically oriented conference for the weekend, and so what we normally, Twitter is more for it's pundits, it's media. It's a great way to, and honestly, if you're trying to push a message that you want the media to pick up, Twitter is by far the best social channel to do that. If you're wanting to push a message you don't want the media to pick up, then I would stay off Twitter. And then, I wouldn't say Twitter is the best avenue to reach your average voter, but it is the best avenue to reach your politically aware, your more active, your pundits, your media, your bloggers, people who think they're pundits, media, and bloggers who are not. That's the community where all those gather. Facebook is probably still, if you were only going to pick one to reach the most people, I think the last stat I read, the average age on Facebook now is in the mid to late 50s. Facebook has quickly evolved, and it's basically the same generation that was coming out of college when Facebook was really becoming a thing, and now we're all aging a little bit, and we're still on Facebook. It's still it's still where we're at, and then Instagram is slightly younger, but the youngest people always move to a new one, because the moment all the old people start figuring it out, and my age starts figuring it out, the youngest, they don't even, I'm old to them, so they don't even want to be on there with me. So, the youngest are always doing something new and great and breaking. But as far as reaching voters, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, those are all really, really good. And look, we've seen some real success with TikTok. I mean, it's different, but I think somebody said in here, if everybody really admitted how many people's on TikTok, more's on here probably than raised their hand. But it is one of those things where, and I think it was rated one of the most addictive out there, right? And so there's candidates raising decent amounts of money on TikTok. There's influencers building large